so we're about to do a bit of a cook up, and I thought I'd show you sort of the power consumption when we initially fire up the appliances that we're going to use, and then sort of what it is after they've sort of maintained their initial firing. So we're going to get the smoker going, and Kerri will tell you what she's about to cook up soon. And then after that, we're going to also do a couple of espresso martinis, because we haven't really been able to do that before, so that'll be cool. So as you can see now, on the little E Pro Plus, it's 72% is what our battery life is, and we're pulling about 61 watts. That's just from the freezer that's plugged in. So I haven't charged it at all for about 24 hours now. I haven't put a solar blanket on it or started the combi as well, so it's doing pretty well. So we'll get this smoker going. So this is our little portable smoker that we carry. It's a really cool little thing. It normally uses about 300 watts, I think, on initial fire, and then after that, it's sort of uses that for a couple of minutes, and then about 50 watts. So just get it in the right spot. There we go. So firing it up now. There we go. So there you go. So it's sort of starting to pull now. Gets up to 285 is what it's sort of pulling, and maintains that 72%, and it's like that for a couple of minutes, and then it should just settle down to about 50. So they're pretty impressive, not really denting the system much at all. All right, what are we cooking?
All right, we are making pulled pork burgers. It's a favourite of ours. We love it because it's super versatile, so it will last us a few days. From tonight we'll make some tacos. We can also make out of this a pulled pork eggs benny, which is so good and a little bit naughty for tomorrow. So I've just mixed up some spices that we're going to make a dry rub for the smoker. It's basically, we've got salt, smoky paprika, we've got some onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of sugar in there, and we're just going to rub that over the pork and then pop it on. And we want that temperature to raise inside to about 95 for a couple of hours. What are we pulling here on the power? Look.
Right, so we're pulling it, so it's 69%, so we've used about 3% battery at the moment, and we're at 67.8, 60, it's sort of ranging there, but it's around 60 to 50 watts. It's pulling, and it's been on for about 10 minutes. It was pulling about 300 watts for, around that figure for about 10 minutes, and then now she's at temp.
So we've got the fridge running, fridge freezer I should say, smoker's going, we're at high temp now. Now let's go and draw some power into the coffee machine and see how it runs.
So it was running about 80 beforehand, 90. Look at that. That's really going now. So I think that's about 1370. Pretty impressive really for that many sort of devices, 68% battery total. That looks really good. I'm actually pretty impressed, mate.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been in a bath. So our pork has been cooking for about 4.5 hours in the smoker. It's reached its internal temperature of 95 degrees, which is the perfect time to pull the pork and let it rest for about 30 minutes. So I'll do that now, and then we're going to check out what the battery system's been doing in the meantime. All right. It smells amazing. Get that out. Have a nice little rest, and then let's go and have a look over at the battery system. So we have been running the dual fridge, we have been running the smoker, we've had the coffee machine going, we've also got this light going as well over the last 4.5 hours. We started with 72% and now we are at 50%, which is just incredible. That's amazing. So loads of battery still going on there.
That's so good. So good, worth the wait, 100%. So I hope that gives you guys a bit of an insight into our system, how it operates, and the power usage that it also requires. Definitely reach out to Caravan RV Camping and also Enerdrive if you've got sort of any questions or you're looking for a system yourself. Those guys have just such a wealth of knowledge and they're so happy to part it on. So definitely couldn't recommend this system enough. We're absolutely blown away. We're going to tuck into this feed. We're going to have a couple more drinks around the fire. Go from there. Cheers.